What's up? This is Michael Rapaport. You are now watching my YouTube page. Leave a comment, write a review, ask a question, good, bad, or indifferent. If you leave a comment, you ask a question, I'll respond.
Oh, he'll respond. And if you leave something that's like out of line, he'll blast you. He'll put you on the main page, and he won't make you forget it.
If you want that attention, we'll give you that attention. Leave a comment. I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast YouTube page. Let's go. Have no fear. The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is in su casa. My name is Michael Rapaport, a.k.a. the Gringo Mandingo, a.k.a. the Sultan of Sniff, a.k.a. the Inflamed Ashkenazi, a.k.a. the Raging. Hope everybody's feeling good. Hope everybody's feeling safe. Hope everybody is feeling sane. Welcome to the Iron Dome of Disruption. Welcome to the Ziggity Zone of Disruption. Stay with me, D. Boom. You see him. He's the part-time, sometime co-host of the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. And you really never know when he's going to be here.
Yeah, I'm here in the flesh. I don't think we've done a podcast in the flesh together in the same room.
It's been
about
a while.
year. No, like at least a year.
Has it been a year?
100%, because the last time I did it with you was probably in New York.
Snowball Gate.
So that was the last time.
Yo!
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's so different being in person, doing like you feel the electricity. Like it's a different vibe, you know?
We're in Los Angeles.
That we are, Michael.
And we're here. We're excited. We're feeling good. We're feeling safe. We're feeling sane. We're in the room together.
Mm-hmm.
I did not tell you to wear all black.
No, that's not true. You did tell me to wear all black.
I did not say wear all black and wear your Jordans. I mean,
no, you did.
This is not Father and Son Day
you are
at the ball field.
So full of shit because like 3 days before you booked this, you were like...
3 days before I booked it, I was like, wear all black, wear your Jordans like it's Father and Son Day.
I have a text.
You're gonna... what are you, Kevin Durant?
Well, yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I'm pulling some KD moves here, but I do have a text from you because you're... Oh, wait. Not only do I have a text this morning saying... all black with Jordans, twin out.
Yes!
And like 3 days ago.
I said twinning. And you know why I said twinning? Because when you're twinning, you're what?
You're winning?
You're twinning.
And you're...
No, when you're twinning, you're winning. Man, I feel really good. Man. Yeah, boom.
Hell yeah.
I'm feeling really good to be here in Los Angeles. I'm feeling really good about this I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast because what we're doing today, we're coming to the end of 2022.
That's
and because Deuce Collins is in Sukasa, because I'm in LA, what we're going to do today and on the next I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is me and the shooter, a.k.a. Deuce Cuddles.
Yes.
We're going to break down the best, the worst, the highs and the lows, the memories. Like the great Barbra Streisand sang her heart out. Memories. We're going to break down the memories.
Who sang the memories all alone in the moon?
What is that?
Memory all alone in the moon.
No, I'm doing Barbra Streisand. Memories of
I don't know
the
that
time.
one.
You don't know that Barbra Streisand
I don't know that
song?
No.
Miggity, memories of the time we had behind. Memories of one another. Of the way we were. You don't know that song?
No. I don't know that song.
We're breaking down the memories of 2022. We're not throwing in old stuff. We're not throwing in any of that. Me and the shooter are going to break down the memories today, January through June. Because we don't want to rush through it. We want to do the first 6 months. Is it the best? What is it called?
Well, that's what I have a question for you because I don't know. Like you said, we're doing like the year in review. Is it the year in review or is it the year end review? Like, are we doing the year in review?
Is it the year
in review or the year end review? I feel like those both.
Is it the year in review or the year end review?
I don't know why I'm asking you. You didn't graduate high school. But
what is it?
I'm asking you. I know
year in review.
It's the year in review, right?
At the end of the year. The year end in review?
The year end the year ends in review, I think, is what it is.
The year in review, in the end of it.
In the end of it. But yeah.
Oh man, I'm happy to be here. Before we get into January through June of 2022, just want to say, landed in Los Angeles, woke up this morning, feeling good. Finally got a good night's sleep. Had great weekend of shows in Portland. For some reason, couldn't sleep. Slept like a pig in, I don't know, like a
pig.
Like the pigs, do they sleep well and shit?
Oh no, I wouldn't know that. I've never
I don't know.
I've never been to like a slaughterhouse or like.
Okay, well, den. I slept fantastically.
Okay, that's good.
I just want to. My fantasy football team, Rapaport's Delight, a.k.a. History of Violence, a.k.a. Make It Stop, a.k.a. the Dream Crushers. I've added that. I'm in Cancun. My fantasy football team is on a bye week. And then to all my people in my money league, Mike X, the rest of yous who don't respond to texts, all you hip hoppers, all you rappers, all you music industry people and I'm not gonna say your names, who have just disappeared. Shame on you. Why play fantasy football if you're gonna act like a little baby? Shame on you. You should be ashamed of yourself. They don't speak to me anymore. Like I gotta have to call them. That they don't respond on the group text anymore. Shame on you. Oh, you. Come on, man.
Well, how much money did you take from these guys?
I ain't saying no details about nothing, but these are supposed to be tough guys.
Right.
I said I love this league because these guys will engage. MIA, all of yous. Great weekend in fantasy football. Woke up feeling great. Worked out. Mm-hmm. Jumped rope. Okay. Hit the weights. Iron. Thick iron. Went for a walk. And it was just a great morning of feeling good and ready to rock and roll, ready to podcast.
You know how I know you didn't do your planks this morning?
How do you know I didn't plank?
Because you would have told me about it. I feel like you would have told me because you tell everybody every time. I did a 6-minute plank this morning.
I actually
did a 5-minute plank this morning. I didn't hear anything about the planks. I didn't plank. How did I know?
Okay, let's just get to it.
I feel good, and you feel like you're like hopped up on something. I saw you today, and usually it's me who's like speedballing. You're like speedballing today. Like you got a lot of energy.
I'm just excited, man.
I know you are, and like it's the coffee or whatever. Like
I'm just excited. I'm excited to be podcasting in person. I'm excited to be at the WTF studio here in Los Angeles. I'm excited. Got to be honest. WTF studio here in Hollywood, California. You get out of the car, you're like this.
Yeah.
You're like. Hollywood is no joke.
No, it's not the comfiest neighborhood. You got to like definitely.
Yo, Hollywood, Los Angeles in general, Hollywood Boulevard. You're getting out of the car. Yeah. You're like, you need like a Secret Service detail out here.
Yeah.
There's no places in New York that are like that because the reason why Hollywood's bugged is because there's no people around. But the people that are around don't look like the kind of people that you want to be in close quarters with.
You don't want to engage with
New York's not like that. We're all together.
Yeah.
So we're just, but Hollywood, Los Angeles, it gets bleak.
Well, I carry pepper gel with me at all times. So.
What is that going to do? Honestly, honestly, you said that in the car because you road rage at somebody. You said, I got the pepper gel.
Well, it's just if anyone wants to fuck with me, like obviously I'm not going to do well.
What are you going to do? You're going to pepper gel them?
Well, yeah, I was debating.
Have you ever like practiced with your pepper gel?
I haven't practiced because I want to save it.
Have you taken your pepper gel out to like see like what kind of like strength it is and what kind of length it gets?
I've done all the research. I did all the research on it.
Have you ever taken your pepper gel out to practice spray it at somebody?
No, because I want to save the pepper gel. It's better than mace, man.
You need to practice.
It's better than mace because the mace, you spray it and it sprays back in your face and then you're blinded. It's like the
I'm telling you right now,
adverse effect.
If you're the way you drive and the way you scream at people on the street in your car, you need to be working on your pepper gel game.
Okay, that's fine. I hear you. Well,
okay.
I got nice and dressed for this. We are twinning. I showered before this. I moisturized my face. I got my hair all nice.
You act like you moisturize your face. Is that something you don't normally do?
No, I don't usually do that. Aesop moisturizer. It's really good. It smells great. It's like
Aesop?
It smells like Aesop, I think. AESOP.
AESOP. Aesop.
Yeah, I think it's Aesop, but it's all good.
Is this new? Is this new
my
stuff?
moisturizing? Yeah, it's new.
How'd you get hooked up onto this?
It's a nice moisturizer.
Who put you onto the ESOP?
Why? What do you think?
Just asking.
No, I don't know.
All right, just was asking. I just did.
No, it's a new
like
moisturizer, me, man. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Anything
you look
else?
great. You look great.
Single.
And I just
say that again.
You look great. I just wish I wish we had a tan, man. Like
Who needs a tan?
No, I just wish I was tan.
But man, you never get a tan. You're never tan. You're never getting tan. When you sit in sun, all you're doing is raising the chances of you potentially getting skin cancer. That's all the sun will ever do for you.
Okay.
Let's get into it. The year
is in review.
Year in review.
Right.
Year in review. January started off with a bang. I mean, we're just gonna hit the highs, the lows. We're gonna do it all.
Okay.
One thing I'm gonna throw at you is in January.
Yeah.
You said on the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, you said it publicly. You put it out there. You said, I need a girl.
Yeah.
Who's got tattoos. I want a girl who's got, you described, you said, I like dark hair, fair skin, and I like tattooed skin.
Interesting.
Now we know that you're in a relationship with a young lady now.
Yes.
Does this young lady have tattoos?
She's got dark hair, beautiful eyes. She has fair skin, and she has 3 tattoos. One is visible. The others are not visible. She wants to remove them all. But she's got the tattoos. There are tattoos.
Did you remember saying that?
I don't remember saying it, but I manifested that. I clearly manifested that relationship.
Since you manifested that,
yes.
Is there anything else that you feel like maybe you could work your magic on? Because I didn't tell you that was part of the thing.
I had no idea. I don't even remember that.
Because we all know, because now last time on the last podcast, you said, you're a world-class cuddler.
Yeah, I am a world-class cuddler.
Okay. And now you got a girl who
I'm cuddling with my girl all the time. She says, you're a great cuddler. It's like it's all working. This year has been great. It's been fantastic. It's working out, man.
It's working out.
Yeah.
So I wanted to remind you that in January of 2022, you put that out.
Wow. That's crazy.
January 2022, miserable Marjorie Taylor Greene got suspended on Twitter on a lifetime ban.
For what? For
all sorts of misinformation. I mean, I'm sure it was a track record. I can't keep up with this animal. This animal was in New York City this past week. Miserable Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's got the face of a middle linebacker and the feet of Barney Rubble. I mean, that line never... That's a good line.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
Right.
She was in New York at some Republican something or other. She said that if she was there for January 6th, she would have brought weapons in there and they would have won.
Wow.
This person's working in the government. This is a government. This isn't some podcaster.
Is she still on Twitter? Because she's been talking about hating the Jews. Like, she hates the Jews,
She's
right?
famous for the Jewish space laser.
The space lasers.
She's been on that space laser life.
Yeah.
She's been kicking that Jewish space laser stuff.
That's like some boring shit. Like the Jews have the horns, they
have space lasers.
Right.
But the thing that I didn't fact check, because we don't fact check even year in reviews and year in reviews, is she is back on Twitter. Because 9 out of 10 tweets she puts out there, I bang on her ass.
I wouldn't say it like that, but...
What do you mean?
You're saying I bang on her ass. I mean, there's got to be some other way to describe that.
No, when she tweets, I bang on her ass. What's not?
It just doesn't sound right coming out of your mouth like that. It just sounds...
When Marjorie Taylor Greene tweets, I bang on her ass. What doesn't sound right about that?
No, it just doesn't sound like...
You think there's...
I just think there's another way to put it.
She tweets, I bang on her ass.
Okay.
Another iconic moment from January is Antonio Brown retired himself from the NFL.
Who is Antonio Brown?
Antonio Brown is the football player who was playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who stripped into, he took his shirt off. Antonio Brown.
Oh yeah, of course.
God damn, man.
That was crazy.
The fact that you're on this podcast and
I just am not a big football player, man.
But you don't know who Antonio Brown is.
No, I remember
you didn't know who Paulie Walnuts was.
I apologize.
You still haven't seen what? You haven't seen?
I apologize. I've seen all
There's a few
Sopranos.
things that you haven't seen.
Okay, I didn't see Saturday Night Fever. I'm sorry. I don't need to see John Travolta like dancing disco. Like,
and what was the other thing most recently that you said you didn't see? What was the other thing you got suspended off the podcast for?
Not Rocky. Not Rocky. Because I'd seen Rocky at some point.
You haven't seen Rocky.
Saturday Night Fever and what was the other one?
You didn't know Paulie Walnuts was
that was fucking 4 years ago, man. Like, you won't let me forget that.
Okay, well, January's Antonio Brown walked off the field during the middle of a Jets versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, took his clothes off, out of the league.
Yeah.
He's putting up memes about Tom Brady and Giselle Bunchkin, and he was the head of Donda Sports.
Okay.
So Kanye West hired him to run the sports division of Donda Sports.
I remember that.
And he's done. Antonio Brown, he retired himself from the NFL.
But they didn't want him back. It wasn't like he retired.
No,
but did they want him back?
He would have played.
Been fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember the shirtless Antonio Brown.
You what?
I remember the shirtless Antonio Brown doing that. Like,
yes,
I remember that photo.
Klay Thompson returned after 2 years of missing basketball in the NBA, and he is playing great. The other night, he had a big game.
Love
January, the passing of Bob Saget.
Very sad. I mean, that's still easy to me.
Talk a little. Remind people about your
dear family friend. I knew Bob my entire life pretty much. He was at my bar mitzvah, all family functions. I know all of his kids, and that was just a really shocking and tragic death. I mean, he was young, and it was very unexpected and really sad.
Very, 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 very unexpected. January this year, January 2022. I was about to tape the Wendy Williams show. Boom. I went down with the monster, coronavirus.
That's right. You finally got it.
Which seems to be making a comeback. We just saw a few people while we were driving to this podcast. We saw a few people in their car by themselves with masks on.
I don't know if those are Uber drivers and they have to. But there's like,
if you're an Uber
you're by
driver,
yourself.
If you're an Uber driver and there's no one in your car, you don't have to wear your mask.
I understood that in like 2020 when people were doing that, like freaked out. But I don't understand that.
Because they're talking about all of it making a comeback right now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And how many times can you get that monster?
I don't know how many times you could get the monster. All I know is I got the monster once.
Yeah.
I don't want it again.
Me either.
I'll be totally transparent. When I had the monster in January, these past 3 days in Portland, I felt worse. No disrespect to Portland.
Yeah.
I just felt like I had a little bit of a cold. Maybe I had the monster. I didn't check.
You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell anybody here that.
I didn't tell anybody what?
You didn't tell anybody that you were feeling like kind of Portland. You might have had the monster. What are you talking about? I've been picking you up since you told me to pick you up when you got into town. Now my throat's feeling scratchy. What the f*** are you talking about? I tested
for the monster last week.
You didn't mention any of that.
No monster.
You're sure?
I tested for it. The thing that I'm saying is that
what are you
when
saying?
When I had the monster, when I had coronavirus, we all know about my phlegm.
Yeah,
we all know that in July I was down with pneumonia and all that stuff. Is it pneumonia?
No, it's not pneumonia. It's pneumonia. I mean, what's wrong with you, man? I know you didn't go to school and all, but like, it's not pneumonia. You can't be serious when you say pneumonia. It starts with a P, first of all. Where's the pneumonia coming in? The P is silent, and then there's the N. It's pneumonia. Get it together.
Anyway, I feel fantastic right now.
Well, you don't sound fantastic.
What do you mean I don't sound fantastic?
You're just like coughing and all that shit.
I told the ladies here I was going to be coughing.
But you're not doing it in enclosed. Doing it in my car and all that shit.
You want to make a big deal about it?
I'm just finish the year-end review. Let's get the year-end. We're in January. Let's get to February.
You got a problem with January?
No, I love January. I didn't realize that I manifested all that stuff too. That was crazy.
You manifested the girlfriend.
That was crazy. I did that. I mean, I had no idea I even said that. But
then in January, I had the incident where I went to the Knicks game. I went to the Knicks game with my friend courtside to see the Lakers play.
Yeah.
And James Dolan found out that I was going to the game courtside. And James Dolan made it clear that whether he's getting tickets from the Knicks, buying tickets, he don't want me at Knicks games.
They don't want you seeing a concert there.
Just the Knicks games. And James Dolan, I want to tell you something. James Dolan, I want to tell you something. A friend of mine went to go see the Eagles, the band.
Yeah, I love the Eagles.
What is their song like?
They have
Hotel Paradise.
No, I hate Hotel California. Take it easy. Try and love again.
They went to go see the Eagles in Portland. They got to the arena beforehand, and they had to sit through James Dolan opening for the Eagles for an hour.
Oh, because he does his own music.
He's got a blues.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine if you go to see the Eagles?
That sucks.
You could just stay in the two shot here. Can you imagine if you go to see the Eagles and you're hyped up to go see the Eagles? And you know, if you're going to see the Eagles, I'm imagining you're an adult. That's not like a young.
No.
And you got to sit there and watch James perform for an hour. I said, well, did he do like 15 minutes? He goes, no, he did an hour. And he said he was like talking.
Oh, that's not cool.
About the songs in between the songs.
The songs that he's wrote? Is he like, this is what this is about?
Who cares if he's wrote them or if he's doing old like Muddy Water songs? No one wants to sit through James Dolan performing or waxing poetic for an hour when they're going to see the Eagles. No one wants that. And they were like, yo, we couldn't fucking believe what we were seeing because they're sports fans, so they knew.
That sucks. It's like going to see Russell Crowe perform like his music and all that shit.
Right.
Like no one wants to see that.
No one wants to see you perform, James Dolan. Nobody.
You see, he Charles Oakley'd you. He Charles Oakley'd you.
He Charles Oakley'd me.
That sucks. Are you still not welcome back, right?
No, but I was just at the UFC fight.
They don't want you at Madison Square Garden. They don't want you at the Nets games. I mean, what happened, man?
It's not good for me, live basketball. It's fine. But I go.
No, I know, it's like
you
Mr.
know what?
New
When
York,
I go,
like...
nobody says nothing. I'm there, nobody says nothing. When you're sitting there in real life, nobody says
yeah.
Nobody.
And KD's never looked at your direction? Has he looked at you since you've been there?
When I was at a Nets game last, I looked at him, he looked at me. And then he scored. He scored 47 points. So it didn't distract him.
You fueled him. You fueled that fire in him.
Throw him off.
No.
That I was there.
No, I don't think it would have thrown him off.
No, but I'm just doing the year in review.
That's fine. I'm listening to the year in review.
I'm doing the year in review.
Okay. You're welcome to do the year-end review.
Then we had the Super Bowl, the Los Angeles Rams versus the Bengals in Los Angeles, where the Los Angeles Rams, who ain't making it back to the Super Bowl this year, but that was a big spectacle. Mm-hmm. Who performed?
Wasn't Eminem and like all of them? There was like the joint, like
Snoop and Dr. Dre and
Eminem and
right, because it was L.A.
Yeah,
that was dope.
And 50 was like upside down like a bat or something.
Yes, that was dope. That was
cool.
That was
really
dope.
Cool.
And Snoop was out there.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Who's Riri?
I mean, that's your girl. That's your girl.
That's my girl. Riri's gonna kill it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's your hall pass.
That's
your
everybody's hall
pass.
There's no married man whose wife would be like, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
If Rihanna comes knocking, everybody's gonna be like, the wife will be like, can I come too?
Right. Wow.
Then we had
that sounds like a good time, man.
It's Riri.
And your wife. I mean, you forgot your wife in there too. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's like Riri. The wife is like, okay,
over there, but
you know. Then we had hold on, sorry. Then we had Whoopi Goldberg.
What happened to Whoopi Goldberg?
This is when the year of 2022, the year of the Jews, when Whoopi Goldberg said her famous comments about the Jews.
Oh, right.
That getting the Nazis protesting in Orlando, and then Whoopi Goldberg on the Holocaust, which was a whole thing. And I like Whoopi Goldberg.
I love her. Ghost. I love her.
Everybody loves Whoopi Goldberg.
Who doesn't? I love Whoopi Goldberg.
No one doesn't like Whoopi Goldberg, but she was talking crazy. And I had to do a viral video about Whoopi Goldberg, and I demanded she apologized. I demanded she apologize because I know that she's not a bad person.
Yeah.
And I also know that anybody is allowed to say things, misstep, say things, and allowed to apologize.
Yeah.
And she inevitably did apologize. Yo, thanks for watching. Yo, leave a comment. Ask a question. Good, bad, or indifferent.
You'll answer it.
Oh, I'll answer a question. I'll respond to a comment. It doesn't have to be good either. If you got any questions, any comments, good, bad, or indifferent, I'll respond. If you want attention, we'll give you that attention. If you want that attention. Anyway, leave a comment, ask a question. I am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, my YouTube page.